I really need some ice for real.
Yo, talking about my Martell Blue Swift, the new smooth shit, and you talking about he drinking Jameson whiskey.
Right.
Like, what is that, Scotch?
It might taste like.
Yo, all I'm saying is you're drinking Martell.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody gotta
It's old retired janitors that drink shit like
not
that.
this one though. They not drinking this one.
Yo, you're trying to tell me the difference between Parmesan and peach Parmesan.
Nah, son. See, that's the thing. All right. See, this is one thing, man. You gotta discuss anyway. Hold up. You, sir, have no place to be talking about my drink choices, y'all. With that fruity headache blend that you be drinking, y'all.
I'll drink Bacardi. That's the drink of Biggie Smalls.
Biggie ain't drink no goddamn Bacardi, y'all.
That's what he said.
When he say that?
There's a couple different lyrics.
What he say, y'all? Bacardi sound good in bars, y'all.
Okay.
Sound good in bars, y'all. Biggie ain't drink no damn Bacardi, y'all.
Yo, all I'm saying is you're drinking Martell. Now somewhere out there there's
Martell Blue Swift. I'm saying,
yo, you can't. Yo,
if you gonna say that I'm drinking Martell, you got to say Martell Blue Swift when you say
so
it.
like this. Fred Sanford drank Ripple and Lamont drank Martell. Like he was the new.
He was the wave.
He was the wave.
He was the wave. He was the new wave.
He was the wave. You know what I mean? Like that's when like the Martell was coming in to replace Ripple. You know what I mean?
Nah, son.
They had like Martell was Henny before Henny.
The house of Martell is a story and history cognac house.
Mm-hmm.
And by you saying that is old, you ain't doing nothing but saying it's better when you say it's old. Your yak got to be old.
No.
It's aged in barrels, yo, for smoothness, yo. And then that's why they just coming out with the Blue Swift, because they was preparing it, yo.
I think because of the pandemic, somebody just walked into a place and was like, "Oh shit, we still got all this Martell in here," and then they just started selling it again because they know we're gonna be alcoholic.
No, that shit dropped before the pandemic, yo. It dropped way before the pandemic.
Did it?
Yeah, way before the pandemic that Blue Swift dropped.
I haven't heard anybody use the word Martell in a sentence since 19.
Yo, I already asked you, yo. If you're gonna say Martell, yo, it's Martell Blue Swift, yo. Blue. Look at that, yo. Hold the bottle real quick, yo.
God damn.
Hold
just holding this bottle, I feel like I can re-vote for Kennedy. I'm gonna tell you right now, this bottle is amazing.
That's that real shit, yo. You want to say it, yo?
No, I don't.
I got this game.
I'm good.
Now listen to how he just said that shit, yo.
But
No, hold up. I know that shit. I know that's your family and everything, yo.
Yeah, I'm a old nigga.
But he's aging at the sip as by the sip, yo. He's aging by the sip. And this is his third time around here, yo, and he drinks it, yo.
Yeah,
so,
he does.
So what I'm saying is, yo, did you hear how he answered you, yo?
Let me say it.
I'm over here drinking all this Jameson.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yo, answer me with a midlife crisis. Boy.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He got a newborn, but he looking at a Dodge Challenger. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where his life going right now.
Right.
But I'm just saying, the Martell. I have not sipped Martell since I was. It had to be like 1999.
1999?
In Italy.
Yo, that's a classier moment, yo. That's a classier moment, yo. Like you try, like you losing your argument by feeding me shit, yo.
The guy was like
1999, and the funny part, this is the funny part. I'm gonna tell you how I started fucking with the Martell, though, right? This real spit, yo, for real. I was at a liquor store, right? I always wanted to try the Martell, yo. I was like the rest of these niggas out here, yo. Yo, where that Hennessy, where that Remy at? Where that Hennessy, where that Remy?
Dude said.
You understand what I'm saying? This is before that shit came out. But now niggas accept Duce because Jay-Z put it on the map. But I was at the liquor store and I was like, yo, you got the Hennessy? And this was during the great Hennessy drought of I want to say 2016, the great Hennessy drought, where niggas actually bought up all the Hennessy. And it was actually a Hennessy shortage, and the price ran up on Hennessy VS on bottom shelf, basically bottom shelf Hennessy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They ran the price up on the Hennessy. So I'm looking for a bottle of Hennessy like the rest of the niggas and shit. And I'm in a liquor store, and there's a gentleman behind the counter. He was like, yeah, I'll give you this Hennessy. But you know in Europe, Hennessy is shit.
And so is a Mercedes Benz. So
Hennessy is shit. They drink Martell over there.
is that what he told you?
He said they drink Martell. That's the best stuff right there. So Martell, it was a Martell VSOP, very special old process Martell.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I didn't get it right, but I locked it away. You understand what I'm saying? I locked that away until I came into the city, right? Because the Martell was regular price out there because, you know, people that drink cognac, they know that Martell is better than Hennessy, actually. So I was in the city, deep into the city, right? Where anything niggas don't know about is eventually gonna go on sale. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can have a diamond tiara at a store in the city, but if it ain't in style, niggas ain't gonna buy it. It's just gonna sit there. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just gonna sit. So I'm in the store on Bentlow, and there to get my normal nigga yak. You know what I'm saying? Get my normal nigga yak. I look up, they got a bottle of Martell VSOP
Mm-hmm.
sitting up there on sale. Cause niggas ain't cop it. I cop that joint, yo. I cop it. But I know I've been a spokesperson, yo.
Well, you have to finish the story. Like when you finish the story, you say, "Yeah, I copped it," and then I went to go see all the original Temptations before. Down.
No, son. That's where you mistaken that, right? See, all right. This is the thing. This is how my life go, yo. Right? Martell is gonna come in style, yo. Watch.
It did once before.
It's gonna come in style. Matter of fact, motherfucking fact, yo. I just seen it on Quavo's table on a music video. Martell, Blue Swift.
So you're telling me that Quavo shot a video in Peebo Bryson's house?
I don't care where it's at. I bet you that shit come in style, yo. Bet you niggas start drinking it, yo. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen.
That's all I'm saying.
And then we'll discuss.
It's on wax. I'm putting it on wax right now. Niggas gonna start drinking that Martell Blue Swift, yo. You know what I mean? My G is always futuristic. It's just that sometimes, well, not all the time, when you a pioneer and don't nobody know that shit, it don't matter, yo. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It do not matter. Another reason I put everything on wax now, yo. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another reason. Cause I didn't pioneer too much shit. You know what I mean?
I got you. I'm just saying, my guy. The last time I heard somebody order a Martell, the person next to him ordered a Shirley Temple. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but let's get down to business, yo. We in here with this little alright podcast or whatever, yo. I got my man Will, the comedian, in here today, cracking on my drink of choice, Martell Blue Swift, for the evening. And I got my man Ricky the Rocket over here. I call him Ricky the Rocket because he's a football star. So let's get it started tonight, yo.
Yo, I'm not cracking on your drink, though, seriously.
I don't give a fuck, yo, because this shit's smooth as shit, yo. I'm a yak, man, and that shit is smooth. That's why I drink
This
it. I like it.
podcast is hosted by, is sponsored by Martell.
Mm-mm.
And
Excellent.
whites only water fountains, because they came out around the same time.
This podcast is going to be fueled by Martell Blue Swift tonight. You know what I'm saying? But we had a couple things happen over the last couple weeks since we met up, and I'm happy to talk about them tonight. It's been kind of holding off. You know what I mean? We had a real good pre-game. I might have to make a whole joint off of that joint for real. But last time we gonna jump out there a little off of what the group chat had in it. Last time we met, we ran into the frustration of trying to watch that
Babyface and Teddy Riley
versus Teddy Riley versus battle, y'all. I didn't get to see the replay.
Oh, you didn't watch the second?
No.
I was in there. It was 500,000 people in there.
For the replay?
Yes, God.
All right, so Teddy Riley won, right?
That one was debatable. Here's the thing.
No, I'm asking. Officially, what's the official thing on this on the replay? Did Teddy Riley?
Well, when I watched a recap of it, and it was Teddy Riley got edged out by Babyface.
Yeah,
but
the word
he didn't play. See, this is the thing about the verses. You can't play songs that are near and dear to your heart. You need to drop bangers.
Yeah, you gotta play the bangers.
So if you're Teddy Riley and you're battling anybody and you don't drop Remember the Time.
Can you drop Remember the Time?
No.
Oh, man.
I watched a guy when I worked at McDonald's. They were having a dance battle in the parking lot of McDonald's across from Security Mall. I watched a guy, shout out to my man Arvell, I ain't seen him in 30, 40, I don't know where he's at. But it was a gay dude that used to work there. He was cool or whatever. We knew what it was. They were battling. Arvell was kicking his ass.
Right.
And he just broke out and did the Remember the Time, the whole dance sequence, and blew the whole parking lot up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Teron if he's still around somewhere. But yes, that song is a banger. If you don't drop that, why are you here? But then you drop another Mike song that wasn't even like that.
Which Mike song?
I can't remember. I had to pull it up, but it wasn't. Play this. It wasn't Remember the Time. Also, didn't know he did It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Right.
He dropped that though, right?
No.
Huh? He
dropped The Show by Dougie Fresh.
So he wasn't trying to win.
That's my point. Okay. You're dropping things that you think are showing a specific skill set, but you need to drop that.
Them bombs.
Yeah.
Drop them motherfucking
like this is an all
megatons.
This is an all haymaker battle, and you got Teddy Riley and you got Babyface.
Yeah, no defense,
all offense. But he was, he was leaving some things open.
Right.
So it got out of control, and then Babyface is going to. It's too many things associated with Babyface.
Yeah, Babyface a monster of music. You know what I mean? Teddy Riley, people was finding out that Teddy Riley was a monster of music, but Babyface is a bona fide, verified monster of music. Mostly all this shit is R&B though.
I get that, but what I'm saying is, you gotta drop something to beat something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might listen if we playing spades and I drop
It Takes Two, yo.
Oh my God.
That shit's still jamming at damn near every party.
Right, but that's my point. You want to show range, you want to show this. No. Teddy Riley, you got him dancing, let him dance. Yeah. Babyface, you got him making babies, drop him.
Right.
This for the general audience. This for the general public. It's not a room full of like musicians. You feel me? This is.
But think about it. Even a room full of musicians, if you got It Take Two in your arsenal,
you play that.
They want to hear that shit.
Yeah, you play that. Everybody want to hear a hit. I don't care who you are.
They want to hear that. But I'm still glad people got the because people already know about Babyface. I'm glad that people got to experience all that shit that Teddy Riley did. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, so I got the list right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for the first one, it was Teddy Riley drop Right Here by SWV.
Right.
Make It Last Forever, Just Got Paid by Johnny Kemp.
Okay.
Get Me Home by Foxy. I Like the Way by High Five. I Want Her, Keith Sweat. I Like by Guy. Is It Good to You? Heavy D and the Boys. This is a strong playlist.
But a lot of them.
The show, and then he did The City Is Mine. I didn't know he did that for Jason.
A lot of them are not stronger than It Takes Two.
Right.
That you already read. A couple of them are not stronger than It Takes Two. And he lost head up with a couple of them.
Right, like Rock Steady by The Whispers,
right,
who also drinks Martell.
Right.
What I'm saying?
that's a
banger.
it's a banger, but another thing with that Versuz shit is when you drop them and what you drop them against.
That's the whole
also.
point. You can't just play 20 songs.
Right.
Because I got 20 my damn self, right?
Right.
So you gotta drop like, if he drop a banger, I gotta drop something that counteracts that banger to make you forget what he just played.
Either counteract it or don't waste your banger on some shit you can't beat. You understand what I'm saying?
And Bobby, like he's like Babyface. Every little step I take, Bobby Brown. That's crazy. I'm ready, Tevin Campbell. Rock with you, Bobby Brown. These are songs that you would whisper to some girl ear in city
Right.
I really feel a certain type way about you. Someone starts crazy off. That's what Teddy Riley's giving you.
Yeah.
I mean, Babyface is giving you. Like you gotta come with that. What's the Michael Jackson song he played? That damn sure wasn't it though. Oh man, Teddy Riley. In the Closet.
By who?
Michael Jackson.
Huh?
What
Over Remember the Time.
Jam.
Over Remember the Time.
Yes, Michael Jackson.
No way. There's no way.
Blood on the Dance Floor.
Who sung that?
Michael Jackson.
You're never supposed to ask the question who sung that on a Michael Jackson song, yo.
Right, but if you do,
You shouldn't have played.
Who sung Remember the Time, yo?
everybody knows it.
Oh, come on now.
Easy.
All right, but I see where my man Teddy Riley failed at and shit.
He failed.
I see where he failed.
Blood on the Dance Floor?
But what's the other battle you say that's coming up?
Oh.
The big one that's coming up.
Jilly from Philly versus Bag Lady.
Erykah Badu versus Jill Scott, yo.
Yikes.
That's a tough one, yo.
Yikes.
That's a tough one, yo. I can't even call it. I'm not even gonna sit here and say I can call it, yo.
I can't call it, but
I'm not gonna say I can call it, but I'm gonna say that
If I gotta pick one, I'm going.
Erykah Badu's gonna win that,
I'm
yo.
about to say, if I gotta pick one, I'm going Erykah, yo.
She gonna win that, yo.
Erykah really like.
I think she gonna win it, yo.
damn, I can't pick that one, man.
Erykah a living legend, yo.
Yo,
Jill Scott,
Jilly from Philly?
I'm not saying that.
Oh, that whole neo soul movement came out.
She a living legend, and I think Jill Scott is going stronger than Erykah Badu right now, if you ask me.
Right now, yeah. But if you just.
But Erykah at any time,
Yeah.
she can mesmerize the game at any time.
Yo, I'm scared of her, to be honest with you.
Like Jill Scott, we gonna get to that. Jill Scott work like harder, like
she grinded.
to give you what she giving you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Erykah just like
Her peak was.
she mesmerizes. She'll mesmerize the game for a moment.
Yeah.
And I can't say there's ever been any time that Jill Scott mesmerized the game.
She don't have a call Tyrone.
She got consistency over.
Yeah, she's consistently great, but Erykah Badu is like a mystique. To
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes. She will
It's a
make
mystique.
change religions and wear quilts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she had that
It's
nigga.
almost like it sounds
She
like.
had common when cross
See?
crochet.
It sounds like to me. It sounds
Sound like what?
I said it sounds like Jordan LeBron to me.
Yeah.
Jordan LeBron.
Because niggas say that. Okay, I heard Larry Bird say one time when Jordan gave him 63 in the playoffs that year.
Jesus.
Right.
It was almost like God disguised as Michael Jordan.
He said
Yeah.
that.
Right.
He said
He
Jesus
said-
and basketball sneakers.
No, he said God disguised as Michael Jordan. That's who was out there.
And he said some shit about Jesus and basketball
I
sneakers.
didn't hear.
Right.
I don't know.
He said that too. But the where Jill comes in as far as being consistently great over a longer span of time, that's when niggas try to argue LeBron as being the GOAT.
Yeah.
That's the exact thing that they say. Oh, he been doing it 20 years, damn near.
Right.
You feel me? Jordan only did this, that, and the third for real, but Jordan's peak is higher.
Right.
That's where
I see where you was going with it, but I ain't want to touch it. God damn.
I can see what you're saying. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna make up an argument right now because I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's real shit.
I see what you're saying.
But that battle is going to get out of control fast. Like, it's some. Listen.
This what I'm saying, right? Erykah can play her whole first album
Jesus.
for
The first 12
she can play
songs.
bad duism for her first, like you said, the first 12 songs against Jill, you know what I mean, against Jilly shit, you know what I mean?
She can though. That
She can
joint
do
dropped in 90 something and everybody was like, what?
Yo, niggas know all the words to that album, yo.
Yeah, men. Grown men.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And
telling
I'm
you
gonna say
right
it's probably in our time, it's only 2 female artists that in 2 albums that I can almost guarantee a lot of niggas know all the words to. Three. That Duism, Mary J. Blige, My Life, and The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Nailed it.
That's 3 albums that I can probably say that a lot of niggas know most of the words to them songs,
Go
yo.
sing them whores. I'm not saying I'm one, but I'm also not saying I'm not. I'm just saying, listen, that My Life, listen, I used to have an argument with my sister, right?
All right, before I'm gonna let you go ahead with that, but everything gonna tie in, yo. It's only one female, right? If a nigga was to sing her songs and do her dance moves, it's not gonna look gay or sound gay, yo. But go ahead, yo.
No, I was.
Cause if you do Mary J. dances, yo, you're not gonna look gay or feminine.
I give you that. Cause she danced like a guy.
Matter of fact, she does a bad version of puffy dancing, yo.
Yeah,
it just hit me that she's doing a bad version of a high heel version of puffy dancing. But go ahead.
Okay, so the whole thing about when you said Mary J.
Right.
Lauryn Hill,
Right.
Batuism, I argue with my sister. She's in the Beehive.
Uh-huh.
She is probably the local regional president or whatever. So
you're a little fruity if you singing Beyonce songs, but go ahead.
So we were going back and forth about who's better, Mary J. or Beyonce. I said, well, listen, Beyonce's the better entertainer.
Yeah, she's a better.
I said, but
artist.
you can take 10 people,
Uh-huh.
men, women, gay, straight, foreign American.
Right.
You put them in a room, you turn the radio on, and if it say, I was your lover and your secretary, 9 out of those 10 people are going to finish that shit.
Right.
Strong.
Right.
Strong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a thing.
Right.
She sings to the soul of the battered woman.
Yeah.
Not battered like abused, beat up, but shitted on.
Right.
Like, your man ain't worth a fuck.
Yeah.
And everybody can feel it because
She sings to the soul of the struggle relationship.
Right, but you're either that woman and you're singing it, or you're that shitty ass guy and you're singing it, and you're proud because she's singing about you. You know what I'm saying? The girlfriend, she wasn't disrespectful, and the whole debate with eyes like yours. That's me. I love that song. Mary J. Blige got a song called Mr. Wrong. You fucking right. I sang the hell out of it.
Oh man, you terrible.
I am. But I'm just saying, she's either singing to her or she's singing to him.
Yeah.
But both of them gonna sing it together.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of straight women, a lot of questionable men in the Beehive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, they love Beyonce. They love her like that.
Yeah, they love us.
But Mary J.
Everything about it.
Right. Mary J's not going to sing a song called Bootylicious.
Right.
She's going to sing a song about, taking his shit and crying herself to sleep. And, she got a song called No Happy Holidays because she's a side chick and he can't spend time with her on the holidays. That's facts. So when the girl's singing it, she probably singing it on Valentine's Day, waiting for side chick day.
So what that man said, who could possibly go versus Mary J? Yeah?
I just had this conversation with a friend of mine.
Who possibly could go versus Mary J?
See, I personally said Toni Braxton because they both sang Pain.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it had to be.
Either that or, Jasmine Sullivan, who is the new Mary J. Blige.
She don't got enough slaps. Yeah. It had to be Toni. Yo.
It had to be Toni, but I'm just saying as far as staying in the same vein. You know what I'm saying? No one's ever hugged Jasmine Sullivan and said, I love you and meant it.
She just don't got enough.
I think you nailed it when you said when you said Tony. That's because she the only one with enough slaps to go against Mary J. Mariah, it just going to that rangy singing shit when it comes to Mariah.
It's not even that, but she do a lot of club shit.
Right.
Like they play her shit, excuse me, in Melba's, and all the big girls get to moving around.
Ooh, Mariah Carey?
Yeah, like, you know, they play her songs. Like, she has songs that you could play in the club and dance to, and people do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? As to where Mary
got club bangers too,
she does have club bangers, but the deep-rooted Mary joints,
yeah.
you ain't dancing to them. I tell you what, I walked into a house with a dude, and his girl and him must have been beef. He said, yo, come on, let's go to my house, watch the game.
Right.
I said, all right, cool. So we walking in, and I see the woman. I know this woman. I know his baby mom.
Right.
I've known her for years. She was in the kitchen, cleaning an already clean kitchen, listening to Mary J. Blige. I was going to speak to her until I saw what was happening.
Yeah,
I did an about face, and he's like, where you going?
Right,
I said, to safety. And you should come too.
Yo, did the SpongeBob. All right, I'm
going to head out. And so he couldn't understand the situation he was staring at. She's listening to Mary J. She's not planning on how to kill you. She's planning on how to kill you and still keep her kids.
Right.
Your death is imminent. She just don't want to be, you know, have her kids in the system at this point. That's the only reason keeping you alive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you get to listen to those Mary joints, that's when shit gets stirred up.
Right.
There's a name and a place and a face for every Mary J song for each individual person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So Mary J and Tony Braxton sang a song called Talking in His Sleep, and it scared the shit out of me. Because I was hoping I didn't do that. The guy was telling himself in his sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, people do that? I was scared as fuck for the longest time. I wouldn't spend a night nowhere.
I don't remember that one. I probably got hit.
It's, what album was that? The one that came out in like 96. Listen, Talking in His Sleep. I was so scared I would not spend the night no goddamn way. I thought I was gonna tell myself.
Yo, something fucking with me, yo. You look like somebody, yo. I can't, and it's fucking with me, yo.
Who I look like? I mean, I get Rotimi a lot. I get Denzel. I get Idris.
Yo,
Well, who you think?
Yo went from Rotimi to Idris. Yo said I look like every nigga. Every nigga bitch is like, that's who I look like.
I mean, I get certain
But
things.
nah. It's
Like my hair's wet, they say Aquaman, whatever.
Yo, funny as shit.
It's like a cartoon character or something, yo.
Nigga about to say some funny shit, yo.
Like a video. Yo, that nigga off Tekken, yo. Yo, you know what I'm talking about, yo.
Which nigga you talking
Yo, look up Tekken. Somebody look up Tekken, yo.
Is you gonna say Eddie, yo?
He look like Eddie, yo. I think it's the new Eddie, though. The new
The
Eddie,
nigga
yo.
that be dancing and kicking your ass?
Yo, look up the new Eddie, yo. The new Eddie. Tekken 2019 or 2020. Or
Do they still make Tekken?
Yeah, they got a new Tekken, yo. Yo, I swear that nigga look like the nigga off of Tekken, yo. Yo, I swear to God, yo.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna do no motherfucking dance moving and
Yo, it's called the Capoeira, yo. That's what it's called.
Yo, you said this shit like you do it. You said this shit like you indulge.
It's called the Capoeira.
Yo, you funny as shit. Yo said this shit like he was gonna give me an example, like watch out Ricky Rocket.
Yeah,
We
put
still
your
this nigga
headphones on,
spin
yo.
move.
Let me know if you can hear yourself an old brother.
I thought we was going, you know what I mean, tonight.
You struggling over there. That's why you need the iPad, yo.
Nah, I got it right here.
Yo said I look like the dude from Tekken.
Yo, you look just like him, son.
You gotta show him to me, man.
You went to YouTube, yo?
Yeah. Well, I went to Google, it took me YouTube.
Oh, Google images, yo. Eddie New Tekken. Too much sound.
Talking about yo right here?
Nope.
I'm about to say, yo has bangs. That ain't me.
That's what pulled up, yo.
When you pull Eddie up,
Yeah. Yeah, 2019. That's all for it.
All right, put in the capoeira, y'all.
Yo, nobody knows how to spell
Yeah,
that, yo.
nobody
There's a
knows.
lot of silent letters in that. Silent vowels.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me see. Somebody give me a Google, y'all. Y'all a master Googler, y'all. Master at this, y'all. All right.
Yo said the capoeira.
Yeah,
You might want to talk that motherfucker in, because you're not going to spell it right either. Or put in dance fighting. Some shit like
Dance
that.
fighting.
So what do you do?
It's called the capoeira. Second.
James over there.
Yo, that Jameson got you real chill and laid back, man.
Always, man.
Bruh.
Shout out to Jameson, man. Oh man,
Thing put you right.
always do, man.
Yeah, but what else we had on that agenda?
So, alright, so the show For Life. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I mess with it, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 50 Cent must be the luckiest son of a bitch in the world to go from Power to For Life, and it's like not even a drop off. You know what I'm saying? That this well written. I mean, it's not like they had to write it. It's somebody's actual story, some shit that really happened. But you know, you got to use poetic license and put some sauce on it.
Right.
Yeah.
But god damn, that show is good. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know how many episodes. I don't know what it is now because some was 10. You got shows like Grownish and Black. They be having like 20 something
I'm gonna find it
episodes.
later, y'all. But you gonna trip when you saying.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know how many episodes they're gonna give us for a season.
Yeah, that it got better, y'all. At first, I actually wasn't feeling it at first.
Oh my god!
But it got better, and they definitely got the new fake Denzel on there.
Hey Slim, I don't know who he is, but he literally he talks
He the fake Denzel.
just like that man.
And it was almost like 50 was like, yo, give me Denzel. And they was like, you know good and well Denzel is gonna play on your brand new ABC show. Power was good and everything, 50, but nah. He was like, I know I can't get Denzel, but give me Denzel.
You do sound like him, yo.
He was like, give me Denzel. You know what I mean? And then they was like, what you mean, 50? Give me Denzel. You know what I mean? And they went and got him Denzel.
Yo, that guy.
They don't look exactly like him, but he
Don't.
But
the facial expressions is what kills
because the nigga is playing Denzel.
Yo, the bad part is Denzel actually has a son who acts, and he doesn't do that. I'm dead serious. You ever watch Ballers?
Yeah, I watch
The
Rock.
Rock?
That's my guy, yo. That's
Ricky,
my guy, yo. Ricky, yeah.
that's his for real son,
I know.
and he don't act like that.
See, this is why I gotta get in Hollywood too, yo, for real. And I know he's not gonna do it now because he played in a award-winning movie or whatever. You know what I mean? The Black Klansman joint, yo. But yo, I would love to see him play in a Training Day prequel.
Man,
As Lonzo, like when he first started in the force, you know what I mean? Because if you watch Training Day, how many times have you seen Training Day?
how many hairs on my body?
Okay, all right. So what you know what I'm talking about then? At one point in time, Lonzo was talking about how he was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, just like
And he got his
just like the white boy was. So we can start where you know what I mean, where he first get into the force. And then where he first started going bad at, but we can have some time where he not crooked yet, you know what I mean? And what leads up to him turning crooked, you know what I mean?
But it's
and
like, how does that movie end though?
That's where I was going with it in my head.
what you mean? It's a TV series. You go to that motherfucker get canceled, y'all.
Oh, you said a movie. I thought you were saying like a prequel movie.
No, you can do a prequel movie. You can just end it, you know what I mean? After he start bossing up in the force or whatever, you know what I mean?
That shit going to find me.
He said,
Yeah.
phone.
I mean, like,
Because
listen.
you feel me, like.
Matter of fact, you can end it going into what was up with that other dude up in the where they stole the money from, because he used to be a cop, and I want to say he was Lonzo training officer. So
I think
whatever led to his demise as a cop.
He was a criminal the whole time, and he was selling drugs to kids, and that's how him and Lonzo got whatever. That's what they were saying. He wasn't a cop.
I thought he used to be a cop.
No, a cop ain't gonna have no goddamn millions of dollars on this kitchen floor. That man used to sell dope. He got jammed up.
Oh wow, I thought he currently sold dope.
Hell no. He was chilling.
Okay. I need
But he knew that the dude had the money.
Oh, all right. So I thought his training officer was in that movie. I thought Lonzo's training officer was in that movie.
Might have been one of them guys at the table.
Yeah.
But it wasn't him. That wasn't him. He sold dope.
Yeah.
To kids.
But now, I'm going to tell you what. That's one of the best Denzels I've ever... Like, if you had to rate Denzel's movies, Training Day's got to be, like, number one for me. Like, Training Day, Ricochet...
Training Day, yeah, that's his best movie. It's kind of split with a lot of people as far as them being upset that he won an Oscar for that, and then he won one like for Malcolm X or something like that. But a lot of times that's what happens. You gotta be a villain sometimes to win sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
that's life.
Yeah.
That's life. You gotta be a villain to win sometimes. Personally, Malcolm X wasn't nothing but Denzel playing Malcolm X. You know what I mean?
He did a good job.
The dude on what's that shit called? Harlem. What's the joint with
The American Gangster shit.
Yeah, the shit with
Frank Lucas.
No, but the shit with Bumpy Johnson, with Forrest Whitaker playing Bumpy Johnson.
The shit that come
Ooh, our show.
What is it called?
Godfather.
But anyway, that he does a better Malcolm than Denzel. The dude that's playing Malcolm on there right now, he's put it on wax. He plays a better Malcolm than Denzel. Yes, he does.
I'm not gonna fight you because his role is lessened, so he doesn't have as much burden to bear. To be a
confidence. I understand what you're saying, but I just got confidence. You know what I mean? Like he looks more like
he does look more like
he looks more like him. To me, he talks more like Malcolm than Denzel did. Denzel, to me, talk like Denzel talking like every other key nigga that you know that got knowledge of self, and he start talking like I'm talking right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, that was Denzel. Denzel playing Malcolm X, just like every other role, is Denzel playing that role as opposed to Denzel actually becoming that role. Prime example, American Gangster. Frank Lucas, that was Denzel named Frank Lucas. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't Denzel hanging out with Frank Lucas, becoming Frank Lucas. You know what I mean? Getting his voice inflection, saying how he talks and all that stuff. Nah, just give me the script.
Yeah, I give
It's getting Denzel.
He Denzel the fuck out of American Gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
But that movie was ridiculous.
Of course it was. Denzel is great.
He's
He's
out
great.
of that.
It's different types of actors. It's actors that it's them playing that role all the time. Every movie, different degrees of them, and then you got actors that actually become, you know what I mean, go into the role, you know what I mean, become that shit, you know what I mean, like you can't even recognize them no more, damn near, you know what I mean, because they have become that character, like a la Jamie Foxx and Ray.
Jeez, me crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
He played the shit
Right.
out of him.
And part of that is, you know what I mean, being a comedian, they can do impressions and stuff too, you know what I mean, so he know how to act and he know how to do impressions, he put that together, you know what I mean, I'm becoming Ray. You know what I mean? Yeah. Denzel's not becoming anybody, y'all. But Denzel at a different degree.
The American Gangster.
He was.
You know what I'm saying?
Frank ain't had shit on Denzel. I tell you
He's
that.
becoming Denzel at a different degree. Can you hear the
I can hear myself.
All right, cool. Can you hear Ricky when he talk?
Yeah, I can hear Ricky.
What how you saying? Yeah.
No, I thought you was talking to me. Hey, James, boy, I tell you.
But yeah, yo, but different degrees of Denzel, yo.
Yeah, like that. Even when he was in Crimson Tide and that submarine and all that, yo, he plays everything.
He was the same dude he was in another military movie with Rank this time though.
I remember the Titan shit was hard too.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit was hard.
Actually.
I love that movie.
Actually.
I love that movie,
They
yo.
played the fuck out Coach Boone.
Yo, I get choked up and I almost cried when in that movie, yo. Almost every time I watch that shit, yo. I can't handle that sports shit, yo.
Heart,
You know, in the accident.
Yeah, nah, yo. One of the parts is when they first start that left side, strong side shit, yo.
Yeah, I ain't
Right.
gonna lie, that shit.
That shit get me choked up a little bit, yo. But it's a sports choked up, yo. It's a sports choked up, yo.
That shit
A
puts you
sports choked up is different, you know what I mean?
Oh,
This shit like
God.
your son about to win the championship type of choked up.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, y'all did it type of choked up, yo. Like it's like we persevered, yo, as a squad, yo. Like yeah, yo. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
funny you say that. It's funny you say. What they say?
Left side, strong side.
Left side, strong side.
I heard.
And
I
then
heard.
yo, when you get in the accident, then you'll be at the joint, yo. They'll be like left side, strong side, yo. Let's talk.
Is that? See, and
And
I
then,
heard.
hold up, yo.
I heard
And
it.
then when you're running up the sideline at the end, yo, fall back, yo. I can't take it, yo. I can't take that shit, son. I'm trying to tell you, yo. I'm trying to tell you. I
They
can't
say
take it.
they say that's how women know you're about to reach your climax. You'll start yelling left side. That's when she know you about done. Oh my God.
That shit was hard, yo. That shit was
But
hard.
yeah, I mean Denzel is just. But back to the original point, that dude, I have to see him play something else to see if he's still going to Denzel another.
I don't think he can help himself, yo.
Bro, he literally, and it's crazy that you said it because I never said it to you, but I was sitting there like, damn, this thing remind me of Denzel.
Yo, I wonder if 50 was like, yo, I need Denzel in prison, son.
Like, I listen.
After they grabbed him, he didn't even know that he was Denzel, right? Like he know he be Denzel, but it's just to a point now that that's just how he rolled though. But then when he met 50, he was like, all right, I need Denzel in prison. But anyway, along with your being Denzel, right? This nigga 50 is the same nigga, yo, in every motherfucking joint, yo. It's almost like, yo, like within his own cinematic universe, yo, he like Apocalypse or like Thanos or something, yo. Like he just go like from city to city and prison to prison, yo, and just dominate everybody, yo.
You
like,
know
yo,
what's crazy about that?
Like every movie, every TV show, yo,
He always got
he
control.
is going to be the most thorough
Nigga.
character individual in that bitch, yo.
You think if I'm paying for it, I'm not gonna be there?
No, I'm just saying, yo.
But the funny thing is, you're right. But I was talking to my cousin earlier, and I was like, "That's so crazy what the guy said." And he was like, "Yeah, there's people that think like that." The guy Cash said when they said every time it's time for him to get out, he do something that he have to stay in prison.
Oh yeah,
And
50
he told-
know about that kind of stuff. That's why that's realistic. You know what I mean? Like once again, that Cassius Kanan, all them niggas the same.
Same dude.
Curtis Cassius Kanan. You know what I mean? Like that's a super personification. You remember that? You know you went to city. That's the super personification of 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily Curtis Jackson as a human being, but it still is a super personification of 50 Cent. You know what I mean? That we heard Get Rich and Die Trying. You know
Right.
what I mean? That's his characters on the screen, yo. And that nigga yo maximizing that shit, yo killing that shit.
But the fact that there are really people out here who's like, well, shit, I wasn't worth a damn on the streets.
Yeah.
At least I'm in here,
Mm-hmm.
and I got some type of blah blah blah, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of cats on the street that's fiends, that's disregarded. But it's one reason that if you a hustler or you're a street nigga, you know what I'm saying, that you don't disrespect fiends and those type of cats. You know why? Because you might run across them in jail. You know what I'm saying? Where they got a whole different life. You know what I'm saying? They in there getting 3 hots in the cop. You know what I mean? which a lot of them on the street,
Nah,
the drug was the most important part. So they ain't had the basic necessities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they got 3 highs in the car. They might still be getting high, but they might be working out and stuff too. You know what I mean? They got them blickies. They know the system. You know what I mean? Know back and forward. You know what I mean? The politics. You know what I mean? And this green motherfucker on the street that was disrespecting them, coming there. You know what I mean? Into the jungle, you know what I mean, in their territory, you know what I mean, you're in their universe, in their world now, like a whole alternate motherfucking land in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
It's just crazy.
Whole different, you know what I mean, that's why, you know what I mean, street cats should never ever disrespect junkies, I mean, unless you already, you know what I mean, you already know and you already down, and you know what I mean, you already did the jail thing and all that stuff, so you already know how I go. You know what I mean? If I see this nigga in jail, I just kill him in jail too. You know what I mean? So if that's you, you know what I mean, go ahead with it. But yeah, whole different animal. You know?
Yeah. What's next on the agenda? It was
I don't know, my phone all the way over there. You got the group text over. Oh, let's get back into that doc, that Jordan doc, yo.
oh
That Jordan doc, the Chicago Bulls doc, because I see that's actually what it's turning into. You know what I mean? Even though Mike is the core and the epicenter of the whole thing. You know what I mean? But
a lot of people getting exposed.
a lot of people get exposed. What? You 30, right?
No, I'm 27.
Oh, you 27, so you ain't seen none of that shit then. What you think about, were you already aware that Mike Jordan was the GOAT already?
Yeah, I've always been, sports has been my whole life.
Right.
You feel me? So I've always, and he can tell you,
Right.
like since young, I've always been able to talk sports because I watch it, I study it. You feel me? I go back, I watch this, I watch that. So I had seen enough. You feel me? I didn't watch him play live, obviously. You feel me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was alive in '98. I was 5. You feel what I'm saying? So not a whole lot of recollection from that. But
Right.
I was old enough to, at a certain point, to be able to go back and look at Jordan play against Bird and Magic and Isaiah and really come.
Yeah, you definitely got the archives at your fingertips.
You feel me? So I was already able to determine that for myself. You feel what I'm saying? And then just watching people come after him, like, it's just hard for me to really put anybody in this category. You feel what I'm saying? And a documentary is almost like it's almost like giving that it's extra
Right.
stamp.
See, to me, what the documentary does for somebody who just wasn't really aware or they really wasn't down like that, what the documentary does is it of course it gives you something tangible, gives you a visual of you get to see him fucking niggas up. But also it also gives you an insight into his intangibles, you know what I mean? The part that you can't really see in the highlights or whatever. But just on a tangible side, like when I get into like those discussions or whatever, like who the GOAT is and all that stuff, like you really gotta start with his tangibles. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, not LeBron, you know what I mean? Michael Jordan was the greatest athlete
Straight up.
in NBA history.
Straight up.
Tangible, you can touch what he can do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Adding. All right. This is the balancing factor. All right. Even if you say they're on equal par as athletes, because you have to consider LeBron's power, his size and his strength at that speed and that jumping ability. But the balancing factor is Jordan's dexterity. This is what people don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? LeBron doesn't have Jordan's dexterity, right? His, you know what I mean, his second and third twitch move. You know what I'm saying? From side to side spin, you know what I mean? His in the air, moving the ball, you know what I'm saying? doing all that stuff, like and like flexibility and stuff like that. Kobe matched that, but Kobe was right there as far as an athlete with Jordan. Kobe was just long. He was just like more long. Like he just seemed like he was longer and a little bit taller than Jordan. But he ain't have as much bounce as Jordan. No, he wasn't as twitchy as Jordan. You know what I mean? He was a long bouncy cat. But he wasn't as twitchy as Jordan. You know what I mean? Like Jordan, like they didn't have the same measurements tools that they got now for like combine stuff. Yeah. But this nigga got the highest vertical in the pre-draft workouts. It's just not official for the combine because it wasn't an official combine. But he got the highest vertical. He got the fastest 40 time. Little shuttle shits. He got the fastest dem. You know, like all that shit, yo. Mike Jordan, yo. That's his shit, yo.
It was a 6'6" freak athlete, yo.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if he chose football. You know what I mean? He Randy Moss plus.
That ain't even ridiculous.
That's the only way. That's the only way that I can. You know what I mean? Because size wise, he in between Randy Moss and Megatron. You know what I mean? Like size wise. Because even you know what I mean, at his frame, he naturally look like he can hold more weight than Randy Moss do, and still keep his shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I say like in between Megatron and Randy Moss. You know what I mean? But got more dexterity than both of them. You know what I mean? Bigger hands. I don't know how big Megatron's is, but you know what I mean. Mike Jordan hands is slightly bigger than Kawhi's. As much as they talk about Kawhi Leonard hands, Michael Jordan hands are slightly bigger. You know what I mean? Like Kawhi got a game similar to Jordan, but he got a Wizard Jordan game, and he in his physical prime.
Yeah, Kawhi got a stiff mid-range game. You feel me?
We got Wizards. You got the Wizard Jordan game. You got the 40-year-old Jordan game. You know what I'm saying?
Which was still 20 a night.
Right, but what I'm saying is this cat is in his prime. You know what I mean? He in his physical prime.
Right.
And he has the game of the 40-year-old Jordan. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's not a bad thing. He dominating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 2-pointers count too.
Right. Right, but
well, the documentary for me, it's exposing a lot of stuff, and it's really unearthing some feelings that have been mulled over.
You talking about the Pistons feelings?
I'm talking about everybody.
Oh, like, you talking about? Oh, I know what you're saying. You know, all that stuff that's going on.
Like Isaiah, he's playing the victim, so that's how he feels, right?
Yeah, but he always do that.
But then you got Bill Laimbeer. He's going on TV at the doc like, cause fuck them. That's why I ain't shake their hands.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that, and I'm cool with that. I sleep good at night knowing I didn't shake their hands.
Right.
I don't fuck with them, and that's how he feels.
Right.
So all these feelings are being dug up off of everything that's happening. How they really felt about Rodman. I mean, imagine a man coming to you say, "Hey, man, Caesar's tough than a motherfucker, ain't it? I think we'll go to Vegas this weekend. We'll get a game. Yeah, that's what I was meaning to talk to you about. I want to go to Vegas instead." That's crazy as shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
That's who you dealing with.
They said you left because Scotty came back, basically.
But what I'm saying is, either way, you left the job in progress.
But that just tell you the brilliance of
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson as a leader,
Dealing with all of those different fucking.
To have the foresight to know that, you know what I mean. All right, either one or two things gonna happen. This cat is gonna implode, explode, whatever the correct term would be, and then he's gonna be useless to us because he's gonna wild out. They're gonna kick him out the game or possibly kick him out the league. We don't know what's gonna happen. Or he's gonna go to Vegas and get lost or something like that. But at the very least, if we find him, he'll still be, you know, eligible to play in the NBA.
Hopefully, the cocaine won't still be
right.
in his system.
Or he's going to actually take 48 hours and come back. Or you know what I mean?
And none of those things happen.
Yeah, they went and got him at 48 hours, but it still worked out.
But what I'm saying is, it's like the feeling that Mike says when Phil said, "Hey, Dennis needs to talk to you." Mm-hmm. His immediate feeling was, "Oh shit, this can't be good."
Right, Dennis don't talk to me. Right. That's what Mike said.
That's the feeling.
He said Dennis don't talk to me, so I know something up.
Right, but that was his real feeling.
Right.
Like, you know, he He felt the way. Yeah, Horace Grant was running back snitching, saying this, that, and the third, running his damn mouth. That's how I felt about it.
Right,
we could want to chip together, but this documentary is digging deeper than basketball.
Oh, yeah.
It's about how I really felt about this man on this date and this time. Yeah, I came out the game. I linked on Dennis like, hey, man, when he set that screen, you got to come this, that, the third, blah, blah, blah. You don't see that on the sidelines because you think Dennis is out there in his own fucking world doing whatever.
Yeah, but from the jump, from the jump, what you see is that Jordan was raised to be a company man. You know what I mean? And it took a lot for that company, a lot of fucking over for that company to get him to a point where he was like, he gave you 20 a game. You know what I'm saying? I always do that when he was in New Jersey. You know what I mean? I remember Steven Jackson in the McDonald's All-American game.
I remember.
Shout out to Stat in the what's the name of that podcast? All the Smoke podcast. Shout out to Stacks and my man Matt Bonds. I call him Tat Bonds because he one of the original tatted up niggas. So my man Tat Bonds and Stacks. But I remember when Steven Jackson was in the McDonald's All-American game. Yo threw one of the prettiest passes I ever seen in my life in like a game situation. Like it was an and one mixtape type pass before the and one mixtape blew up, and it was really I call this no look. It's the stink no look. You know what I'm saying? It's the magic hands no look. You know what I mean? You know what stink is. Kevin Owens used to play up when I'm late. Yeah. It's the magic hands no look. It's the no look where when you coming, right? When you got the ball, you really just releasing the ball with your momentum while you running. You know what I'm saying? So the ball goes in the original direction of your momentum, and you turn your body this way, and just let the ball like kind of like squirt out. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to sell it is to put your hands up once you
I've seen Magic do that in the game.
Once you let the ball go. So it come from Magic, but I learned it from Stink. You know what I'm saying? That's where I learned it from.
That
you know what I'm saying?
That is the prettiest assist you will ever see.
And I say a lot. It's the Magic. Well, I named it the Magic Hands. You know what I mean? So by you saying it came from Magic, and I'm pretty sure that's where Stink originally got it from.
I thought he actually lost the goddamn.
But it was passed down to me from Stink and my cousin Damon Cason. You know what I mean? That's where the Magic Hands.
Like I wish I could actually YouTube that. It's when he did it when he came back.
And I think I know what you're talking about. But it's
Golden State.
It's the Magic Hands no look. You know what I mean? The ball just comes out of nowhere. Like I did it up Kenilworth one time, and the nigga said, "Yo, did you pull that ball out your ass?" That's what the nigga said to me when I pulled the Magic Hands out. He said, "Yo, where you pull the ball from out? Yo, did you pull it out your ass?" You know what I'm saying?
It looks like a turnover. Like
you know
that's what I thought Magic did.
I can teach it like as a skill, just like I just told you, because all it is you know what I mean. You basically, you know what I mean, as you running in a direction towards the guy you want to throw it to, right? You basically just like scooting it. You know what I mean? You just scooting it out your hands, or you squirting it up from up under head. So the ball squirt out, and when you sell it like this, you know what I mean? Niggas just bite. You know what I mean? Niggas think you shoot the ball, or you think you passing it that way, but the ball going in that direction. You know what I'm saying? But you really, this is what a lot of niggas don't know about. You know what I mean? The no look. You know what I mean? You're looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you looked. You took your picture early. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You took your picture early. You know what I'm saying? So as you surveying, you know what I'm saying? You see everybody. You know what I'm saying? As you surveying. So your no look is you already seen the nigga. So you throwing the ball where you know the nigga's supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? But if you already surveyed, you know what I mean, it's a no look because of how you sold it that you ain't looking. You know what I'm saying? But you done already looked. You know what I'm saying? Because you done took your picture already. took your picture.
Well, the Magic was the king of that shit. Half of the people that played on the Lakers team, you wouldn't know if it wasn't for Magic.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And
I agree.
on any other team, they are not championship caliber.
You wouldn't know. See.
Okay, here's the
See,
thing.
that's the thing about like variables and all of that stuff. All right, would they have been that without James Worthy?
A big game James was
Would they have been that without Michael Cooper strapping up and shooting the big threes and catching them oops? You know what I mean?
I mean, it takes
No,
all
you can't
part,
take away from the mechanics.
You're
of the
not
sport.
okay. We was talking about Draymond
earlier. He had
right?
horses to run.
Right.
Like Magic had the right horses to run with.
But like we was talking earlier about Draymond, and you know Charles Barkley said he averaged a triple single, right? That's true. I can't do any better than the people I'm running the plays for and with. So to say, you know, he was trying to make himself say, well, hey, you know, it's us, the big three, blah, blah, blah. Nobody seems to give him credit for that, but he's setting the screen. He's a big man that's running, he's facilitating at the top of the key. He's running, he's starting the pick and roll with the pill in hand. He's the on ball. You know what I'm saying? But when you put him on a team where you don't reap the benefits of this because he can't shoot, he can't play D, he can't do this. I look like a whole sucker.
Niggas playing a whole different art. For another thing,
I'm just saying, he looks like a sucker
with all
when
the
nobody
cats
else
on the
is getting to
team.
the rim.
They playing a whole different style. And Draymond guy played damn near regular power forward. You know what I'm saying? Or like once again, like you said, if he is bringing the ball up the court, you know what I mean? Who is he facilitating to? You know what I mean?
And that makes a difference. So here's the thing. Without those other guys, motherfuckers gonna want to either double me or play me straight up to where I could sneak in and out of this space or that space on the court.
Alright, so with that being said, how well do you think Clay would play without Dre and Steph? If
I think he would do the same things. Like, you talking to a motherfucker that scored
so as the number
60
one,
points with
so,
9
so
dribbles.
as the number one option with average talent around him, you think Clay would increase his output and the team would still be able to survive? You think Clay good enough to be that type of number one option? You think he can turn into reality?
Yeah, I do. I don't see it.
I feel like because
Like if it was Clay and Wiggins, like Clay and Wiggins.
maybe like
That's like Ray Allen and what's the light skinned nigga you had with him in Seattle? The one they said that beat LeBron wife
what you talking about?
with the bubble head. You know what I'm talking
West.
about? Not West, the other one. They said they say West beat his mom. I'm talking about the one that they say beat his which I don't believe will go ahead.
I don't remember the nigga name. Not off the top of my head.
But you know what I'm talking about? Played for Seattle and they're playing for Orlando.
Yeah, but Clay he's a dominant shooter, yo. Like he can get hotter than anybody. He can get hotter than Steph, yo. You feel me? Like
I think you got, as it stands, from what we've seen consistently from Clay.
Consistently,
You still gotta have people to help get Clay open.
Yeah, that.
You got to run your plays. There's gonna have to be a lot of screens.
Yeah.
But what I saw from Clay in the finals before he got hurt, you know what I mean? He started to have a bag. His bag was increasing. Like he had more stuff inside.
And that right there is the first time I've seen him do that in the finals in 5 years.
Yeah.
When them bright lights come on.
Well, he wasn't even playing his regular game in the finals. This finals, I seen him like putting the ball on the floor, all that shit. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, in the other finals,
I was calling him Clay Allen.
And the other reason why I don't think he could do it, because in that instance he had to do it, but he doesn't consistently show up in the finals and be like, "Fuck this shit." You know what I mean?
Right.
He's like, I'ma just do my job.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are the number one offensive player, I'm gonna stick the fuck out of you, and I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna run through these screens, and then when you pass it, I'm gonna take a dribble, a sidestep, and I'm gonna pull.
Right.
That's it. I'm not doing nothing else. Not that that's lightweight or low key, but I'm not going into super clay mode like you saw him. Yeah, because if that was the case, they wouldn't have lost against Kyrie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had a whole 2 minutes go by and nobody scored a fucking pill, not a foul shot, nothing.
Right.
So at that moment, it was your time to be super clay, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he don't.
Yeah, most definitely. But how we get the clay from the documentary though? That's what I'm wondering about, because I know we supposed to talk about them jeans that Mike be wearing and shit. I know that.
Yo, you can't get on Mike about his clothes. He don't even wear J's.
He wear J's.
Show me a picture of him in a pair of J's and not a jersey. Not in a jersey. I mean, with his regular little Burlington button up and a motherfucking pair of J's.
So when he stepped like on a basketball court or work out and stuff, what do you think he's putting on his feet?
I don't know. I ain't seen him in nothing but some.
He's gonna put J's on his feet.
Definitely.
He's gonna put J's on his feet. And
That doesn't count.
It does count because they basketball shoes, yo.
He don't wear them around.
So what, yo? They basketball shoes, yo. He hooping them, yo.
Motherfuckers get married to J's.
So what? He's Michael Jordan, yo.
Nigga, these are my shoes. I get these bitches for free.
I got Jordan shoes, nigga. The fuck I gotta wear some Jordan basketball shoes out.
I'm not saying
in
that,
public for.
but you saying he got the big ass jeans on as if he has a sense of style.
Oh no, he don't. He never had a sense of style at one point in his life.
And none. But what I'm saying is now that he's old, No.
Let me take that back. Let me take it back because this is the in my eyes. You know what I mean? I'm not a psychologist at all. Yo, this is just like shit I be coming up with. You know what I mean? Like, so take it with a grain of salt. In my eyes, what I see is Mike was his freshest, right? He felt his freshest. Like Boomerang. You know what I mean? That Boomerang era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was giving
when
you
motherfuckers had the
shoulder pads.
the pointy ass shoulder pads and shit like
that
this.
Was his
you know what I
shit.
mean?
That was his shit.
And them joints right here, they wasn't even Steve Harvey suits then. They was just suits. You know what I mean?
Right, and you was putting them together, piecing them together.
You know what I mean? I seen this nigga get tailored for a big ass suit and shit. You know what I mean? Like he actually got tailored for a suit that looked too big. You know what I mean? But no, matter of fact, that was LeBron getting drafted. Let me take that back.
Yeah.
But all that came from, that was the overspill from the 90s. Like them kids ain't had no chance. The 2000s, the cats in the early 2000s, you can't blame them for those big ass, giant ass clothes. That was a spillover from the 90s. But anyway, you know what I mean? That was Mike's, like, his peak. You know what I'm saying? Like
after his retirement, how many times have you looked at Mike in a outfit or whatever he had on, be like, damn, that shit hard as a bitch? You've never said it.
Never. I've never.
So
said it.
it don't even surprise me when he come up with the jeans from merry-go-round or Oak Tree on.
He still like in his let me not try this word. In his brain, he's still hopping out that Porsche on that documentary.
All right, my good friend, I love her. We were talking, she was pulling my head. She said, people get stuck.
It's called an anachronism.
Okay.
An anachronism.
I've never heard of it.
An anachronism. What anachronism is, like you said, is basically the best way to explain it is a person that's in a time warp.
Right, but you get stuck in your best place.
Right.
So whatever you was doing in your best place,
right,
that's how you going to dress. That's how you going to talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody. Some people can evolve and advance.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, I have, listen, since I started locking my hair, I've had to go to the salon, right? I never realized that women also get in a place, right? Like, I witnessed a woman get like finger waves, and it was 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Nobody's worn that since
I think
the Get Acquainted dance of 1991.
Without a style, came back in for like 3 weeks, and then went back out of style.
But that was her thing.
But I'm just saying, like she caught a wave and then it just went away.
And went with it. That was it. That was gonna be forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or dudes that like, you know, they try to keep a, like guys like, all right, got locks.
Right.
Once your locks start around where your ears are,
yeah,
get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? But because you done got so much action with these locks,
right. You can't give them up.
I can't give them up because that's how they know me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They know the bruv and they show me love.
An anachronism.
Yo, you can't get stuck like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like George Jefferson, Sherman.
Yeah, my father actually. The reason I know this word, like I encountered it later on, but my father, he warned me of that shit at one point in time. You know what I mean? Like. I think I might have been stuck in wool or something, yo. I might have been stuck in wool at one point in time.
Listen, you know it's okay as long as you poke your head out from there every now and again. But if you live there every day, like if you got to go buy your clothes from www.thisUsedToBeTheShit.com, you know what I'm saying? If you have to search for your clothes and not because they're expensive, because they don't make them no more, that you're in trouble.
Oh, Mike definitely get his jeans custom made, yeah.
Right.
Them big ass jeans, he definitely get them custom made.
But he don't know that he not Mike from 95.
He's going to rock them until they come back in style.
They won't.
They are. Guaranteed. Put money on it. Only reason they might not come back in style is because Mike Jordan wear them and they get so much heat. But everything comes back around, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes back around. And eventually them jeans gonna be big as shit again, yo. Trust me when I tell you. And it's gonna be in your lifetime.
I mean, listen, we all fight the movements. Like 20-something years old, 40-something years old. As the jeans started to...
You got a kid, right?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
As the jeans started to
your daughter's different. Your son is not going to want to wear at some point in time, unless you are fashion forward. When you get a certain age, he is not going to want to wear the fashions that you wore when you were in your peak. He's more than likely going to look at them at some point in time and laugh at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same way when we were at a certain point, we looked at the stuff that they were wearing in the 70s or the early 80s and said, them niggas got coochie cutters on. They used to have us in coochie cutters back in the day. Guess what basketball players are starting to wear now? Coochie cutters. You understand what I'm saying?
How
fashion works?
I got you.
At some point in time, big ass jeans is gonna be back in it. And how it works is somebody gonna be like, somebody that's very popular, influencer, is gonna be like, these jeans too tight. You know what I mean? I'm wearing these. You know what I mean? This one I'm rocking. That's what he gonna have on in this video. That's what he gonna wear. That's what you gonna see him in. You can wear them jeans. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna start with a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a noticeable bigger. And you know what happened when, especially in the hip hop culture, when anything happens, one-upsmanship starts.
Yeah.
Once the one-upsmanship starts, you know what I'm saying? Is a wrap. It's either gonna get more tighter or it's gonna get more bigger. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's gonna get one up in some direction. Because that's what the hip hop culture do, is about one-upsmanship. You know what I mean? You got one chain on, I'm gonna put two chains on. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Once you stuck in that place,
that's different. But guess what?
It's a problem.
It's gonna be a lot of niggas.
Unless you got a lot of money where people...
It's gonna be a lot of niggas.
The jokes.
It's gonna be a lot of niggas that's still looking for pants. See, what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to find pants. When the pants get too big, it's gonna be cats out here like, yo, these too big, man. I gotta buy these like 5 times too small, yo, to try to get the right fit for these. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the big pants started. You you originally had to buy pants that were a 40 if you wore a 35 to get the right big pants.
Right.
Until they eventually start making pants that the waist fit that were big enough. You know what I mean? They started making the pants like that eventually. You know what I mean? But that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's just still gonna be niggas with tight shit on. You know what I mean? When the shit get big, and they gonna be the ones that stuck in the time warp.
Them jeans was big as shit.
Yeah, they
So
gonna
was
be
the
big again.
t-shirts too.
Yeah, just the clothes won't get big again. And I'm trying to tell you that I already seen some fashion, alternative lifestyle individuals, with some baggier stuff on already.
Well, then it's coming then.
Like I already
They
seen,
fashion.
yeah, I already seen them with the boomerang style stuff. When going back to that boomerang style, the shit that Mike kicked off with the baggy joints and all that joint. You know what I mean? Parachute pants, all that shit. I seen like some fashion forward alternative individuals with some baggier fashion on. So it's coming within, you know what I mean? Like I said our lifetime is within the next 3 or 4 or 5 years.
Oh, if you've seen a fashion forward LGBTQPS 721, whatever, I don't know, there's so too many letters.
Yeah.
But if you see them with it, it's already on the way, show.
Yeah, it's already.
That's where all fashion come from.
Yeah, exactly. I seen them with it, so it's already on the way. Like I'm actually real good at. I'm not gonna say I'm good at predicting it, but I see how the trend stuff work, and I saw the tight stuff coming. I been knew it was coming. Another reason I like putting stuff on wax, because that's not on wax, but I saw that coming years ago. You know what I mean? Because it's inevitable. Everything comes back around. I predicted niggas was gonna be wearing lace. I was off on that one.
Why would a man wear lace?
Why would a man wear a dress
Yeah,
in a music video and put a gun in his mouth?
yeah.
Who in the hell did that?
You ain't see that?
Yeah, I saw. The reason I said the lace and the ruffles and stuff because it was in style before.
Never lace for the guys.
Nah, yo, like back in the 80s, yo, they was
You
rocking.
can't count them, yo. They was doing a whole lot of extra shit, yo. So
and these cats now doing a whole lot of extra shit in the 80s back down there.
Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
There was nothing to walk past a man in a
80s down there
blouse,
back.
and he wasn't gay in certain places.
The 80s back.
You had to put a lot more cocaine on the streets there.
You got Miley, Coke is there. You got Adderall, and you got the downers that Cass is doing. It's
Perk 30s.
It's just in different forms, but it's there.
Okay. Draft day. How'd you
Hold
feel?
up. Before we leave, you ever pop a Miley before?
No,
Why you take that breath before you said it?
because
You had to think about.
I've never
You
done
had to
Molly.
think about it. You had to think about it.
Nah, I've never done Molly.
You never did it before?
Nah, I don't fuck with that shit, man.
Yo, I mean the thing is, I've never wanted to be like today's y'all, like not y'all, but like people want to get too high for me today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like they making whole edible infused meals like the
Right.
meatloaf, the string beans, the cabbage, the cornbread, all this shit got weed in
Right.
it. I need a break. You know what I'm saying? Like the
I
weed
like-
I
I like
used to smoke
weed. I don't wanna
used to be some of the best Reggie in the world. Like Park
Yeah.
Heights and Belvedere used to have that fire Reggie on deck.
Yeah,
And it was
I
getting
like
you
weed,
to
but
the
I don't
moon and
want to
back.
eat my weed. I
But-
don't want to eat my weed.
Now these motherfuckers get so high, they be sitting on Pluto looking down at the earth like, man, crazy down there, ain't it?
Yeah,
I don't ever want to be that high, because how you getting back home?
yeah.
That shit is crazy. I mean, don't get it wrong. I don't look down on nobody for whatever your vice is. I don't give a shit. Everybody got one, right? And some people have tried others.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, that Reginald,
The weed, I don't care what.
have,
I don't care what kind though. It's still more friendly to you than this motherfucking drink. It's way more friendly to you, yo.
that's because slaves packaged that Martell. That's how old it is.
That's how you know it's real. But you was getting to the draft, and while we getting into the draft, unfortunately, we lost the wax from that last combo we had about the draft needs.
But we all can agree we remember what was said.
And what was said was, and it seemed like Art DaCosta.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like Art DaCosta looked into my soul, right? Like he looked into my heart and he looked into my soul, and he was like, John, out of the box, right? Actually, he didn't even say John. He said Bruce.
Talk to him.
He said, Bruce, what out of the box item do you think can make this team spectacular?
The Queen.
Because we gonna make it solid all around. But what's one item do you think that we can use to make this spectacular?
Here's the Queen.
And I was like, playmaking, game breaking running back, nigga.
What? No.
Playmaking, game breaking running back. That's the item that he looked into my soul.
It was inside linebacker, y'all.
No, playmaking, game break. Y'all said linebacker.
Yes. Once we agreed that they had Calais and they signed Derek.
No, y'all definitely
we
said
said,
linebacker.
oh, after that,
Y'all definitely said
inside
linebacker. No, I'm not saying what y'all said. I'm saying what he looked into my heart and my soul and asked me what out of the box. You know what out of the box means? The linebacker is inside of the box. He said what outside of the box item is going to make this squad spectacular. He said, I got the rest of the draft. Mickens. So we've been John, we've been Bruce, and we've been Mickens in this conversation. He said, what outside of the box item do you want to make this team spectacular and take us to the next level of glory?
What level is that?
I said game breaking, play making running backs.
You did say that.
You understand what I'm
You
saying?
said it.
And we picked up 2 more
He did the right thing. I'm not saying go to the first round and pull something. No. Don't have to do that. But that boy Dobbins is exactly what we needed.
Listen, yo, he cold, yo. He cold.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Like, yo, I wasn't even thinking about the draft, right? I wasn't even thinking about it because, you know what I mean. When DaCosta called me, I ain't believe him.
Listen.
When he called my soul, yo, I ain't believe him, yo. When he called me, like, when he called me, yo, I was like, yo, this ain't DaCosta in my brain, yo, in my heart, my soul, yo. This can't be yo. Pause. Can't be yo.
Yo. Then he must have did it for the whole West Side. I said linebacker. He said linebacker. We got tired of people losing their virginity on our O-line, on our D-line. And what'd he do?
We talked about it. One of them guys, y'all.
I mean,
So
you got people having their best game of their life on us.
I haven't researched one bit, but what is this guy? Because I didn't say what Dobbins about. I didn't say what him about. He about that house. That's what he about.
Hitting his head on that goalpost.
He about hitting his head on that goalpost.
He can definitely hit his head on that goalpost.
Well,
Cause now on paper, cause it gotta be done on the field. On paper, right? We got that guy, right? Lamar riding that when he riding him, right? We got that guy, right? Where the defense be like, oh damn, who we want to have the ball? We want Lamar to have it, we want that nigga to have it. You know what I'm saying? That's where it becomes a problem. That's where Lamar gets to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's where we get to still run that play. You know what I mean? Because they give Ingram, they want Ingram to get the ball.
Yeah, because they know he's not a threat to go 80.
He gonna get you 10, he gonna get 15, but he gonna get grabbed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They want Gus to get the ball. They gonna get punished, but he only gonna get you 10 yards in a half hour. It's gonna take a half hour for him to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna start disrespecting my man Gus.
He'll. They kind of don't want him to get loose, but that's all he gotta do is go like this.
He's an odd man out, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
In my opinion.
No,
He don't run north and south.
Gus is the odd man out.
Gus is not the odd man out.
Gus the odd man out.
Listen, if they didn't draft
They need to relegate Hill to like punt return or something, yo.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Well, why? Well, we got D'Anthony Thomas.
But Dobbins, yeah.
He'll just the odd man out, yo. We already got
That's what you needed right there. One of them guys, yo. And Dobbins is one of them guys, yo.
the second all-time leader in Ohio State history.
That's saying something. Think about that. Think about the guys that played there, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Greats.
Eddie George, Archie Griffin.
That's the only nigga he behind.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't supposed to let us get him, yo. They was not supposed to let us get that guy, yo. That's what I'm saying, yo.
Yo, I'm sorry, cause y'all trampling on my man. You act like the bus got no service written on it. You know what I'm saying?
No, the bus definitely got use. You feel me? The bus definitely.
Right.
Bus. You talking about Gus?
Gus level, yo.
Yeah, you know.
Week 11, eight rushes for 112 yards in a tug.
Yo, I'm talking about week 11. What happened? 1 through 16.
But guess
I'm
what?
getting that pill like that.
But guess what, yo?
Week 12.
Guess what?
Week
All right.
17.
This what I'm
21
saying
rushes,
to you,
130.
right? This what I'm saying to you, yo. We don't need Gus, yo.
Yo, you get it.
Between Ingram,
I don't know about that.
Listen,
between Ingram,
He more physical than him.
Ingram is old.
between Ingram and Dobbins, we don't need an extra nigga that can get a yard or two, yo.
I don't know about that, yo. Because when them niggas need a break, Gus gonna come in toting that thing 100 miles an hour.
All right, yo. I'm gonna let up on Gus, yo.
Like Gus.
I'm gonna let up on Gus, yo. The city like him, yo. I'm gonna let up on him, yo. I'm gonna let up on him, yo.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Andy Dalton just went to the Cowboys.
What?
Andy Dalton to Cowboys. Former Bengals quarterback is signing a 1-year deal with Dallas running up to $7 million. That includes $3 million guaranteed.
That's weird.
It's weird as shit.
Dak Prescott, are you gonna sign the contract or not, sir?
Yo,
That's
Cam,
pressure. But what that say? What's that bottom number?
The 5 point.
Yeah. 5 point what? 5.34. That's yards per carry for a man who only got the ball.
man, everybody on the Ravens got Ravens yards per carry like 8 yards and shit. Yo, Gus behind.
Yo, he don't get the pill like that.
So we'll talk about
When they
yards
get
per
in
carry
trouble-
on the Ravens, yo.
Listen.
Yo, I'm getting 4 yards of carry on the Ravens, yo.
The man
Right
had
now, yo.
133
What the fuck you talking about, yo?
Yo, the man had
Right now, yo.
711 yards
I might get 4.5 yards, yo. Come on,
on
yo.
a team that barely used him.
Come on, yo.
Yeah,
He come in when niggas tired, yo.
and he punished niggas.
Right.
711 yards, only had 133 carries
Yo,
total.
Gus, yo.
That's less than 10 carries a
I'm letting up
game.
on I'm letting up on Gus. Let me stop, yo. But that Andy Dalton shit, that's weird as shit, yo. I thought he was gonna
No,
go to
it's
the
not.
Patriots.
They already said they wasn't fucking with him. But it's not weird because now
With that?
it's called it's not weird because it's called applying pressure.
Yeah.
I didn't pay him shit. But he's here and now you scared. Because he's proven he could be a
starter.
motherfucking starter.
You know,
So you can either sign this one for 35
That's racist.
or I could start the Red Raider for 7.
That's racism, yo.
Why is that racism?
It's big time racism. I thought Joe was going to I thought he was going to the Patriots though. I thought Dawson was gonna go to the Patriots.
No. The man, you know how Bill Belichick is. If he like you, then he like you, and nobody's gonna tell him different. So that dude he got, that's the second string dude.
Just already there.
Stidham, that's his man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's not spending no more money on nobody.
Okay.
So he ain't drafting one.
They want to prove points and shit.
He's trying to prove a point.
Nigga, get Cam, nigga, prove a point like that.
Cam? Why? You gonna build him a bed in sick bay?
Nah, they ain't getting no Cam in New England. I know that.
Either way.
Not no Boston.
What are you gonna do with Cam?
Win. Couple, make plays.
No, you mispronounce when. Like, when is he gonna play? This nigga stay hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very fast forward. You can see that on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely not going in the game.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
I ain't coming down on my man Cam, yo.
I'm not coming down on him,
A
but
little weird on the fashion choices, yo.
a little weird.
I don't know what it is with some of these cats with money, yo.
He dresses like a big black elf.
Yo, but I don't know what it is, yo.
And he pays thousands of dollars for them ugly ass hats.
And
they're imported.
I think it started off as kind of trolling, yo. I don't know what it is, yo.
All of them do that. Like Russell Westbrook, when he comes to a game, I don't know who he's playing for.
Yeah. Well, see the thing about Westbrook, the crazy thing is, like, motherfuckers be dressing like yo and shit. Like, a lot of shit he wearing, yo. Like, they just catching up with yo. Cam shit, yo. I don't know what Cam be doing, yo.
I watched the footage on him. He does everything you see, that's on purpose. He picks everything out himself on purpose. Like the hats, all that other crazy shit, that's a thing for him. Other than studying the playbook, he's got all of this shit. You have to watch All or Nothing. They it's really it's really in depth on all the plays. They go to your house. Yeah. They followed around somebody when the wife was trying to give birth.
Nah.
Yeah, they in your shit. So they show Cam literally like, oh, what the fuck, they kill him tonight. Give me the leopard. Give me the adolescent rhino. We're gonna call it Serengeti wear. I need a hat that looks like a Canadian Mountie. Yo, he does it on purpose, and he's kicking out big bread to do it. Cause he's just buying the fabric, and then he's giving you a picture,
right?
And you making it.
That ain't silly, yo. What else we got on there, yo? I know. I said something else on the group chat.
No, we was talking about that we didn't finish the draft.
Oh yeah. What else we get?
I was looking up a few of these unrestricted guys that we signed. Now I do know that DN Chauncey Rivers. I don't know if you watched The Last Chance U, the joint on Netflix.
No, I didn't. But put me there.
Yeah, I watched it, and in watching that, he stood out to me. I haven't gone back and watched his tape.
So we drafted him?
Nah, unrestricted.
Unrestricted. Oh, so you going over the unrestricted guys?
Yeah, so the unrestricted guys, we picked up like 20 guys. No, not 20. Yeah.
It was 20.
Yeah, 20
like
guys.
a whole 20 people.
20 guys. I didn't finish to get to go through all of them, but I probably went through about maybe 6 of them.
I know we picked up Rick Steiner's son.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Now I saw him. He went to Kennesaw State. He don't have no wiggle, but he's
why he need wiggle as a fullback.
That's my point. He's gonna be a fullback for us. He's
so he was playing running back there.
He was playing running back because they run like the wing T for real. They run that old school joint. So he was a
fullback. He was just getting the ball.
Yeah, he batted in a 3-point stance by himself, and they ran the wing T, all that kind
of
stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he's really he's a blocker. He's physical. He's wide. You feel me?
He got short arms though.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
But fullbacks in Baltimore eat.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Like, you're not going to gain yardage like old LaRon McClain, but you are definitely going to get use like a motherfucker. Yeah. Like, what's that black son of a bitch? He used to just love diving in the goddamn hole. He was a fullback for us.
You talking about,
he came from, like, San Diego somewhere.
Sam Adams?
Oh, no, you talking about,
I said Sam Adams.
O'Neal.
Huh? O'Neal.
Yes!
Yeah.
He used to, listen.
So y'all think he gonna make the team? They gonna come and have a run fullback? Or you think he might be versatile enough to
well, you got
like special.
You already got Ricard.
Well, what I'm saying is, do you think he's versatile enough to play some special teams and for them to actually put him in their offensive packages where he actually touch the ball? Is that what you're saying?
He's not touching the pill. It's not happening.
That's what I said. He's going to eat like the other ones. Like
you don't think he'll throw it on like Juice Check or something like that?
No, because Ricard is our fullback, straight up.
Yeah, he played fullback, defense, and special teams.
So he ain't gonna make the team. They're gonna be in the WWE in a second.
No, he might make the team to play special teams or something. He might make the practice squad for an extra body.
Cause they say he run a 4.5 He might be a good gunner.
Yeah,
yo.
I mean,
He might kill somebody on that gunner tip.
Well, he had a few little wheels for real, but I'm not putting him at gunner to be trying to take on 2 blockers and shit, yo. No, he don't have enough wiggle for that.
He not got enough power to
I'll put him on.
bulldoze them niggas though.
I'll put him on the kickoff team. I'll put him on the punt team.
I'm gonna tell you what his future in sports is, yo. And what that 4.5 is gonna come into great use for.
What?
Ambush attacks in wrestling, yo. The nigga is gonna be
Running out the back.
don't you know when they ambush niggas
Yeah.
and they fly down like that's what that 4.5 is gonna be used at, yo. He's gonna be a wrestler, yo.
What? Just because his father's Rick Steiner?
He's already wrestled, yo. His name is Bronson Steiner, yo. That's the hardest wrestling name ever, yo.
What?
Bronson
Yeah,
Steiner.
that's his name.
That's his real name, Bronson?
Yes.
Bronson, yeah.
Yeah, he can wrestle.
He's gonna be a wrestler, yo. Trust me, yo. He'll make way more money in the WWE than he does in football, yo.
We signed another running back too, Tyson Williams. He went to BYU. I was watching his tape earlier. Like, he a solid guy. Not really too explosive for real. He's not gonna hit his head on the goalpost for real, but
Another running back,
yeah,
he getting cut.
yeah, he's probably gonna get cut or make the practice squad. We did pick up another quarterback, Tyler Huntley, the quarterback out of Utah. He reminds me a lot of Tyrod, yo.
I saw that.
He reminds me a lot of Tyrod.
Well, it's a good thing to be Tyrod right now. Tyrod's starting again.
He's got a stronger arm than Tyrod. I don't know if he's as accurate as Tyrod.
So, you think he's gonna be out there string quarterback?
Because we still got McSorley that we dragged out of Penn State. We still got
And they love that motherfucker for some
we
reason.
still got RG3. He's athletic, yo. A white boy can move. Not gonna lie to you.
No, I'm just saying they love that motherfucker. Like Trace McSorley.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you gonna like practice squad nigga or something?
Probably.
Okay. But you think you gonna keep him?
Yeah, probably.
Like, this draft was crazy. He got a list of 20 right here. We picked 4 motherfuckers in the 3rd round alone.
Now we picked up a punter out of Wake Forest. He got a leg. Like, he got a mean leg. Mean leg.
Yo, first of all, to be the punter on this team, you have to beat Sam Cook, Coffin King.
He's gonna learn from Sam. He's probably gonna be our punter at some point. You feel me? Because Sam getting older.
So they gonna carry 2 punters.
What I'm saying is, I don't know if you're gonna carry. I doubt you carry 2
2
punters.
punchers, yo.
But you can definitely have a punter on the practice squad. You got practice squad spots.
He is coming for Sam Cook's spot.
He's coming to learn from Sam.
He's coming for his spot.
Yeah, not this year.
Did they draft him?
No, that's you got
Oh,
the
it's
undrafted list.
unrestricted. Oh, I thought they
Yeah,
drafted him.
yeah,
I'm like,
no,
what the fuck they
no,
drafted the
no,
punter for?
But they'll probably put him on the practice squad and just have him learn from Sam. You feel me? Cause Sam getting older, this and that.
Yeah, punter, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody getting older. That's a punter, yo.
Yo, listen, we've had the best
Kicker,
kick
punter,
and punter
Like,
duo in history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts to say though, because nobody gives a
If
shit.
anything, they get to a point where he's good enough and they don't want to pay Sam as the best punter in football.
Yeah.
That's what it'll come down to.
But he got a hell of a leg though, yo. Now we did pick up this tight end out of Oregon, Jacob Breland.
You fast?
He fast enough. He like 6'5", like 250. Good with like contested catches, like red zone. As good as a deep threat for real. I like what I see out of him. You feel me? He's a big body.
But I heard we picked a fast tight end up somewhere.
I'm not sure.
Did we draft one?
I think we might have drafted him. I know. I heard somewhere we picked up a fast tight end, like a tight end that runs like a 4.5 or something like that.
Draft.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Well, you gotta.
I was upset about what's name getting away from
We
us.
didn't pick up a tight end at all.
We ain't picked no tight end up.
We picked up Patrick Queen in the first as a linebacker.
Yes,
J.K. Dobbins.
sir.
I gotta go watch his highlights. I might get excited.
Oh, Patrick Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gonna be excited.
They say he a dog.
Yeah, you gonna be excited.
They'll put some highlights right here. Him and Dobbins, yo. Put them bitches right here. Yo.
Justin Matabuke. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but he a D lineman out of Texas A&M. He's supposed to be cool. Devin Duvernay, wide receiver out of Texas, he's cool. Malik Harrison, a linebacker out of Ohio State, to pair along with Patrick Queen. Listen, we drafted 2 good solid linebackers, yo.
Right.
We're gonna be fine at that linebacker position. Tyree Phillips, he's another last chance you nigga for real. We drafted him with the pick 106. He's an O-lineman. Ben Bredesen, O-lineman. Broderick Washington Jr. is a D-lineman. Forgot where he's from. James Porsche, he's a receiver out of SMU.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? We drafted him in the 7th
What'd
round.
you say the name? James Porsche.
Yeah. Oh, no, Prochet, my fault.
Oh,
James
I see.
Prochet.
And fast, man. Porsche.
Geno Stone, he's a DB, he's like a safety out of Iowa. That was our last pick of the draft.
Okay, so we didn't get the tight end. It might have been the tight end you talking about.
Yeah, he from watching his tape and from watching what I saw, we could really use him, yo.
Why he didn't get drafted? I be wondering why, you know, man.
Some niggas just don't get drafted, yo.
He must. He must ain't put them numbers up.
I mean, some niggas be putting up numbers, but it's just,
Randy Moss' son didn't get drafted because.
he has numbers.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. If Randy would have had a baby by a black chick, yo, that boy would have been the first rounder.
Why?
Got the athletic abilities of his mother.
No. They just got tainted.
He got hands though. He damn sure got hands.
He big, right?
Yeah, he a big body. He gonna make money playing for somebody in the NFL. I forgot who
He's definitely gonna get a spot, yo. Like somebody's gonna pick him up, most definitely.
Yeah, cause he's a good football player. Yo. He knows how to play football.
Yeah. But
I got it. I'm looking for something for a reason. You said, why did he get drafted? Your man David Johnston. He's got over 1,000 yards from scrimmage. So that's receiving.
right.
That's rushing. Every year.
Yeah.
For 4 years at Northern Iowa. And he was on 0 radar.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the story of David Johnson, how he I think the year he got drafted, he led the nation in yards from scrimmage. if I'm not
Right.
mistaken.
But nobody gave a
I
fuck.
remember what the year he got picked up.
Look, 822, 1021, 1286. Last year in college, 1553, and I ain't even talking about receiving anything. That's just on the ground, and nobody cared. Because he went to Northern Iowa.
Right.
That's why. When you got damn, ain't nobody fuck with him. Either you ain't got the numbers, or what school is that again?
Yeah.
That's it. Because, they love that whole level of competition shit.
Yeah. Sometimes for running backs, it be that level of blocking. You go to certain schools, them holes gonna be humongoid.
I don't want to talk about it.
Gonna be humongoid.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. But their running backs actually been pretty good other than what's his name? Shelby nigga and shit.
TJ Yeldon? Trent Richardson?
I forgot about.
Yeah. Say their names.
I forgot about Yeldon, but I was talking about Richardson. With the other ones, they playing good.
Say their names.
The other ones playing good.
You got Mark Ingram, who has basically been sitting on a goddamn shelf. Because he's, 9 years, 10 years?
He had some.
Ain't no 10-year, 11-year running back. He got still 2 more years to go.
He got a couple big. He had a couple big years in.
Trent Richardson, Eddie Lacy.
Oh, forgot about Eddie Lacy.
It's a disappointment.
But he was actually good.
Trying to get, see, that was what I knew he was gonna do it.
He was good before he ate himself out the league.
But that's the point.
And I wasn't talking about Trent with the chubby dick. I was talking about Eddie Lacy. But and TJ Yeldon, I forgot about him. But was he drafted high though?
Cool.
Yeldon. I don't think he was drafted real high. So
but the point is, you never panned out because some people like Mark Ingram, he's good for it, right? He's good for it.
Yeah.
Eddie Lacy, like you said, he can't stay out the dollar menu. You know what I'm saying? Trent Richardson was just purely trash.
Yeah, he was just garbage.
Sean Alexander got hit with the Madden curse, so I don't know what to tell you on
But he
that.
killed though. Go ahead.
I don't even remember Bobby Humphrey, and then surprisingly, Laurent McClain, who also
He was solid.
was solid here. He went to San Diego, wanted to tote that pill, and realized he's not here.
And,
That was the whole reason for him leaving, because that's when we had a three-headed monster, McGahee, Rice, and him.
right.
So he wanted to do more of that, and they was like, well, we want you to go do more blocking. And I don't do that. I'm gonna go to San Diego, tote that pill. You ain't seen him since. I could have sworn I seen him down on Mount Street washing cars.
Yeah.
So, you know, certain, like you said, certain people are victims of their circumstance.
Yeah.
It's just like, I really feel like Tua is going to rob the fuck out of Miami. No mask, no gloves,
I ain't gonna rob him.
because he's trash bags.
But they got a rookie pay scale now. It's different now.
Since when? Because that's how Wichita robbed their ass. Ryan Tannehill told him I ain't coming for less than 60 or whatever it was. So he got down to Miami. They signed the paperwork because he held out his rookie year. And boom, Matt Moore, you're gone. And now you're the starter because you got starter money.
Hold that shit don't work, yo. They got a rookie pay scale, yo. You gonna play or you not, yo?
I'm just telling you what happened, dog. And now you got the same guy who held out for 50, 60 million, whoop our ass by throwing 12 passes. and he only connected 50% of them.
Yeah, that was awful.
Awful.
I don't want to talk about that. But what else? What else we had? I know we had something else.
That was it, babe.
Okay.
That was it. Oh, Josh Jacobs, I forgot about him.
Out of Alabama, yeah.
Yep. They got Bo Scarborough, Josh Jacobs. This is just their top five.
They got another one coming out next year.
No, I'm saying what else we had in the group text.
No, that was it. We had For Life, we had this, and we had, yeah. So I'm good. I think we good tonight. I think we did a good little session.
Yeah, we did. Y'all check any other TV programming out?
No, I watched For Life, and then I watched Good Girls. But
Are you watching the Good Girls joint?
you watch it,
Nah,
man.
it's good. No, it's good.
The writing is crazy.
Yeah, I've been catching some episodes of it with my shorty, whatever. It's definitely a good show. I just haven't caught up with it.
I see how you did that. It was cool how you did that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I see. You see what I'm saying? You see how you did that? That's cool though.
What?
He's like, yeah, I mean, I caught a couple episodes with my shorty or whatever. I'm a half a man for watching it by myself. That's where I took that.
That is far from what I was saying, yo, because I watch Orange is the New Black. I watch female oriented shows, yo.
But they're in prison, so you can do that.
All right, they making money, yo. They doing crimes. You can do that too.
Okay. I mean,
it's a good show. I just haven't.
I just haven't watched it without
my
my
shorty
shorty.
is that's one of her favorite shows, so she's more caught up. You know, she watches it
Okay.
steadily, but I just haven't watched, and I like shit like Vikings and shit like that. You know what I mean, man, shit.
Let's make that clear.
I'm fucking with you, though.
Oh shit.
I'm fucking with you. Vikings is the shit though, but I'm fucking.
I have never seen it. I keep hearing about it. My homeboy was telling me about it.
You definitely gotta check that shit out.
But it's like it's already like season whatever, right?
Yeah, but you watch Blackish?
Of course, Blackish, Grownish.
All right, so did you watch Black as Fuck on Netflix?
I tried getting into it. I'm having a hard time because I saw it on Netflix, so I definitely was trying to hop on.
Right. I couldn't stop watching it once I watched it, but go ahead.
But see, that's what the thing is. Everybody's saying it. I have not. I watched it. I was like,
a lot of people,
sure.
it's split in the middle, actually.
I've not heard anything bad about it other than myself.
It's split. It's actually really split in the middle. A lot of people, for something I don't get, talking about representation. You know what I mean? But it's a different representation. You know what I'm saying? Of black people. It's a different representation.
Yeah, I mean, like Grownish is the new Cosby Show. Get it? I mean, Blackish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Grownish is different world. Got it. Black AF. I was trying to get into it, but I'm not really understanding where they're going with it.
All right. This is what you gotta think of. We're going back to personifications and super personifications. all of the characters on Blackish are kind of a representation of the writer Kenyon Barris's, the dude that was on Black as Fuck.
Yeah.
That's the writer of all of the
Yeah,
the
I've
whole-
seen his name.
the whole Blackish universe or whatever. And all those characters on that show are representation of his real family. The characters on Black AF are a further representation, a closer representation, but still almost like a parody of what's going on
In his real life now.
Right, but he's also just trying to show the struggles of somebody who didn't. A different type of struggle, because to us that's not a struggle. You know what I mean? What he going through? That's rich nigga problems. You know what I mean? That he having. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he's showing what he goes through as a rich black man that wasn't raised rich.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So, like all the gold chain stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's saying I really was doing that stuff. Like, when I got money, I really was buying gold chains and stuff like that. Even though I wasn't a rapper or gangster rapper, that stuff I wanted when I was younger, so I really went and bought that. So that became a part of my life. You know what I mean? Like, other rich, people that get money, they got their things, and I had my things. Like, nigga shit, you know what I mean? I really like that stuff. And my wife is really biracial, you know what I'm saying? And she goes through her little stuff that a regular black person don't understand about being biracial. It might be, once again, rich people problems or white people problems, whatever you want to show, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? He can't change his representation to try to fit what everybody want, you know what I mean, as a representation. So that's why I can't really get what people saying, like, oh, that's not the representation of black. It's entertainment and the shit is funny as fuck to me.
Well, now you explain it. I'll try to get into it, but I haven't. Like, I watched The Chi. I can't wait for The Chi to come back.
Right.
That's my shit.
All right. Have you ever watched Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I watched an episode or two.
All right. If you can't get into Curb, you probably wouldn't like that because it's kind of like
Dry humor.
like a little black Curb. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And what Curb is Larry David is the writer of Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though Seinfeld is about Seinfeld, it's still Larry David's like kind of like his voice. You know what I mean? So it's almost along those same lines. You know what I mean? So the Larry David show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know what I mean, is Larry David, like his everyday life that influenced him writing Seinfeld. You know what I mean? That dry ass shit you see on Seinfeld comedy is how Larry David's brain work. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that it's kind of like along the same lines. But that shit, I mean, that shit was hilarious to me, yo. Like, that shit, yo, I watched the whole season again, yo. Like, I really will, yo. That shit was funny as shit to me, yo.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Now that I ain't got sports, I need something to do, and they taking forever. Like I said, The Chi, that's my show.
But the same people that say that
that's done.
That's not a good representation won't say that Power not a good representation.
Power's not supposed to be a representation. Power's a story. See what I'm saying?
And that's a damn goofy ass comedy, yo.
I get it, but you're saying a represent, like, okay, Cosby Show was about a black family. They wanted us not to be portrayed as, pimps and hookers and all this other shit.
They don't like this shit because he cussing at his kids.
Right.
And his kids be cussing.
So,
but they live in Hollywood. They got this big ass house. They blending in basically how these white motherfuckers carry it. That's how the kids, if they growing up with money, they gonna come up on that, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's just, I get it, but it's just whatever you're trying to represent as black people. So in other words, you had to call.
That's the problem. Right there, what you just said.
What?
That's the problem with black entertainment. You know what I'm saying? The fact that when we make something, we can't just make a piece of art. We can't make real shit. You know what I'm saying? We can't make fantasy shit. We gotta make something that cover everybody. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make shit that make black people feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's gotta be hard as shit.
Yeah.
Power. Who feels good about power? Every week I was mad that nobody killed Dre and nobody killed that little boy. Every week I felt worse. But
Right.
I liked it because that
But
show
low
was the
key,
shit.
people don't even understand why Power succeeded. It's because this black girl is sitting back here writing Shakespeare low key on y'all. She low key, she going into the classics. To pull these tropes out. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but you're not but the people not even realizing. That's why they, you know what I mean, at the end of the story, people mad because Tariq killed Ghost. When in fact, she was doing this type shit the whole time. She sitting there telling the whole shit is about, you know what I mean, basically about fathers killing sons and sons killing fathers and father figures and all that shit.
Yeah,
and then at the end of the day, it was obvious Tariq was the one that killed Ghost, or was the one that was going to be the one that got at his head. You know what I mean? First of all, he's the one that could get close enough for him to drop his guard to do it. You know what I mean? And also, the shit was Oedipus, y'all. We did this shit at City, yo. It was Oedipus Rex, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He had the even though him and his mother didn't have a sexual relationship like in Oedipus, they didn't know, you know what I mean, in Oedipus, but even though they didn't have a sexual relationship, they still had that phony ass "you my king."
Well, yeah,
you know
the whole thing was
relationship.
he was supposed to, when he was born, the curse was he's going to come back, kill his father, and marry his mother.
Exactly.
He did it.
Exactly.
But the only problem with the woman that writes for Power is that last season, and the young people won't get it, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, son of a bitch. Who shot Ghost?
Tariq.
No. That was the theme. That was the motif. That's how they sold it. Who shot Ghost? You know, the most damn near one of the highest rated TV show publicity stunts of all time?
Who shot JR?
Motherfuckers was asking that on real shows about a fake person.
Yeah, who shot JR?
It was in the fucking news,
Some of the
magazines, Time Life.
The Dallas shit from back in the day.
Yes, you tried to do that and got away with it mostly because the young people weren't around for Dallas. Right. As soon as I saw it, I was like, thieving motherfucker.
But it's not thieving though.
You literally just changed the last word.
But they do it all the time. That's not the Dallas. It's been done plenty of times since Dallas. That's all I'm saying, yo. It was done before Dallas, and it was done plenty of times after Dallas.
That Who Shot JR? They were literally journalists writing about it as if JR was fucking real, as if it was JFK.
Right.
It would be on talk shows. Sally Jesse, goddamn, Donahue. Who do y'all think shot JR? Who, the fake guy?
A little bit before Sally Jesse, actually.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. This is how big that shit got.
Yeah,
and for you to just blatantly take this shit, you didn't even work me into it. It was like a bow. Who shot Ghost?
Yeah.
And everybody's saying it. I'm like, what? Y'all falling for it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not falling for it. That shit was whack. That shit was weak.
I just knew who shot Ghost. I knew it was Tariq.
I knew it was going to be him too. But it was weak.
Yeah.
Because the way they did it, all that shit happened in the same... Like, the way they wrapped it up was whack. At the end.
I agree with that.
So you went through all of that.
Better.
What they started, like 4 episodes, and then they had the last 6 a month and a half later. Mm-hmm. Those last 6 episodes was whack as shit.
I'm still interested to see what Tariq gonna do when he go to college. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I want to know. I want to see all that shit. I don't know what's gonna happen with all this Corona shit, but I want to see all that power shit.
Fuck Tyreek.
I want to see all that power shit.
I still don't like that motherfucker. That's how good of an actor he is. I hate that motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
He's Denzeling me right now. Fuck him. Yo, I'll square it with y'all if I seen him, yo, just because I don't like him, yo.
Yeah, he said he goes to that. He said he goes to Michael Rainey. Young man named Michael Rainey.
Nah, he might as well change his birth certificate. Yo, always gonna be Tyreek to me. Fuck yo.
Yeah, he said he goes through that a lot. Tariq. So
but I mean, the only thing is though, the mother, she locked up. Cause she took the charge for Yo. He going to school. She ain't got no dough. What's happening with her other kid?
I think that what's going to happen is, I think that Tariq is going to go under Mary J. Blige's. Stop the ringing real quick for me. I'll get it. I think Tariq is going to go under Mary J. Blige wing somehow. I think she's going to be like kind of his mother on the street.
I think it'll be pre-Power, to be honest.
Nah, the next show is Power Book 2, Ghost.